New York City comes out to toast wine and food. It's fall in New York, which means it is time for the New York City Wine and Food Festival. This is the 4th annual, and what a great schedule of events lined up for this particular weekend. We are going to be getting up close and personal with all of our favorite celebrity chefs, everyone from Anne Burrell to Guy Fieri, Marcus Samuelsson, Paula Deen, Duff Goldman, Jacques Torres, and Jacques Pepin, and many, many more. Lots of good eating, lots of good partying. Let's get started.
The best thing I ever ate parties, it's kind of like whatever goes.
We've come to Highline Stages for Duff Goldman's Best Thing I Ever Ate Between Bread. We've got everything from carnivorous sandwiches to vegetarian ones. So many great sandwiches to try. Let's get started.
You got chicken and biscuits, lobster rolls. I had a plantain with salty Puerto Rican meat in between.
We're preparing my takeoff of a Chinese takeout classic, or delivery classic, is Kung Pao chicken, and we're actually putting it between bread today. Sandwich food is comfort food, you know, especially as a chef. We work late nights. For me, I get home, I even make like a simple peanut butter and jelly, maybe with throw a little kimchi in there and call it a day.
The rest of the weekend, I got 2 events where I am decorating cakes with kids. We got 50 kids, 50 cakes in May. It's gonna be awesome. And the best part is like, you give the kids all the sugar, and then you give back to the parents. But here you go, guys.
Too many great sandwiches to try. We had a blast here at the Best Thing I Ever Ate Between Bread. We're gonna leave by trying Best Thing I Ever Ate Between Rice Krispies. We've come up to 125th Street and Lenox Avenue to Red Rooster. This is Marcus Samuelsson's new restaurant. He's hosting a chef's dinner here tonight. We're going to find out if it is something to crow about.
First of all, I'm super excited to host it. We have 2 amazing chefs with Andrea and Hedy.
You know, our food is kind of looking at the South in some ways from 2 different points of view, but we've been kind of surprised to see how similar some of our flavors are and how complementary our flavors are.
Oh, this is very exciting for me. I'm a big fan of Marcus Samuelsson, and it's great to be, it's like a kickoff for this venue, and I think it's fantastic.
The whole idea with the restaurant was to change the footprint of dining, to really have an imprint in the community, and how cool for you guys to be part of that experience.
It's been a great dinner here at Red Rooster in Harlem, and now it's time to head downtown to Anne Burrell's Rock and Bowl. We already know that Anne Burrell can cook like a rock star. In fact, that's the title of her brand new cookbook. But can Anne bowl like a rock star? That's what we're going to find out tonight. We're at Lucky Strike Lanes in Midtown Manhattan. And you know what else we're going to find out? Whether I'm going to get lucky and bowl a strike.
My book is sort of loosely based on my show, but it's called Cook Like a Rock Star, that's meant to be empowering. It's like the chefs are the new rock stars and people are the chefs of their own kitchen. Then be a rock star in your own home.
We had a great night here at Lucky Strike Lanes. Lots of great bowling, lots of great recipes from Anne's new book, lots of stinky shoes, and lots of stinky bowlers. Nonetheless, it was a great night. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed our coverage. And stay tuned, because coming right up will be night 2 of the New York City Wine and Food Festival, where we get fried. That's coming right up. We are at Hudson Terrace in Midtown for Thrillist's Barbecue and the Blues. Although there will be lots of blues music tonight, nobody's looking blue. There's plenty of great barbecue to be had. And I must point out, tonight's party is being hosted by Curtis Stone, one of People Magazine's sexiest men alive. Let's check out all the sexy action, starting, of course, with the barbecue. What do you think is the secret to good barbecue?
I think it's a combination of putting the right ingredients together, but making it with love.
Barbecue's got this incredible culture in America. I love it. What I cooked tonight isn't real barbecue at all. I cooked lobsters on the grill, but I wanted to give it a bit of a different mix. But I love listening to blues and I love eating barbecue, so the two just work so well.
We've got 17 chefs here, 15 different kinds of fried chicken, and everybody grew up with fried chicken. Whether your grandmother made it like my grandmother did, or you went to KFC, fried chicken was what you ate, you know, when the whole family got together.
It's something I know very well is good fried chicken, because my mom is the fried chicken queen or the butter queen or both. The chicken and waffles are excellent. There's some chicken in a box downstairs. I'm not sure where it came from, but it's a little white flip-top box. Chicken's off the chain.
This was definitely a fried chicken lover's paradise. We had a blast, and we'll see you tomorrow night at the tribute dinner to Jacques Pepin. That's coming right up, so stay tuned. We are at Pier 60 at Chelsea Piers for the tribute dinner to Chef Jacques Pepin and Prince Robert of Luxembourg. Royalty of two different kinds. Culinary royalty, of course, and then real royalty. We're going to be speaking with both gentlemen about how they feel about being honored tonight, as well as some of the chefs who are cooking tonight's dinner. These are French chefs who are all peers of Jacques Pepin, a man for whom no introduction is needed. Let's check out some of the French cooking action now.
Jacques Pepin is one of the first one to actually, I think, show what French cooking was with his books. He has, I don't know, 30 books now, maybe more. He demystified the art of the French art of cooking. He definitely opened a lot of doors for the other chefs.
I think it's very beneficial for us chef today for the ground floor he built for the next coming generation.
He's very witty. He's so intelligent and so nice. He loves the people.
This is a big night. How does it feel to be honored by all of your peers?
It's kind of amazing. I don't really know whether I deserve it, but I'll take it. You know, so I'm drinking great champagne. All my friends are around, and I have my wife here tonight, my daughter. All very, very good friends. So this is what life is all about. Being together around the table, enjoying great food, great wine, with the people you love, you know. This is life.
Well, he is indeed a legend. I don't deserve to be here, but I'm fortunate to represent a legend, which are the wines, of course, of La Mission and Aubryon, and here to represent all of my co-workers and also my predecessors at these estates.
Congratulations to Jacques Pepin and Prince Robert. What a wonderful evening this was. However, the night is still young, folks, because on the east side is a pizza party going on at Paulino's Pizza, hosted by Spike Mendelsohn, among others. And we figure what better way to follow up some French food than with pizza. So we're going to go check that out now. Down to Paulino's Pizzeria. We're in the Lower East Side, where we're going to be sampling all sorts of pizzas, guaranteed flavors that you have never seen the likes of. Have you ever had so many people in your restaurant?
No, not all at one time. It's a madhouse. It's crazy. It's packed. It's good. The vibe is great.
What is it about New York pizza that makes it so great?
It's a little bit, got to bend it a little bit. It's got to fold, but still be crisp and still hold up your garnish. Everybody loves pizza. It's just simple hand food, you know. Anybody can eat it on the go, or you can have a sit down and have a real nice, elegant pizza.
Holy cow, I cannot believe I ate so much pizza, but it was all scrumptious. Favorite pizza, hands down. The pear, which was paired with almond and goat cheese, absolutely delicious. Followed very closely by the grape pizza, and then a close third, the mushroom pizza drizzled with truffle oil. Fortunately, I did save some room for tomorrow because that is Paula Deen's Jazz Brunch. Hold on for that, coming right up. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, you know Paula Deen is not one to skip a meal, but she is also one to share with her closest friends, many of whom who've come out this morning for Paula Deen's Jazz Brunch. We're at Gotham Hall in Midtown. Let's go try some grits.
The chicken and waffles was fabulous, but there was a green tomato casserole that I really loved. You know, the tartness of those green tomatoes. Yum.
I literally came in for 24 hours to be with my man and going flying right back to LA. I've got rehearsal at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I know, gotta do it for love.
Well, the good thing is you don't have to worry about the airplane food because you got lots of good food here today.
Right? We're golden. This brunch was amazing.
Oh my gosh, so many great puddings and casseroles and waffles. Absolutely delicious stuff, and we would expect nothing less from the lovely Paula Deen. But I have saved room, of course, as I always need to, because we are heading now to Andrew Zimmern's Carts in the Park. That's coming up next.
I'm a New Yorker, you know, I've always eaten on the street.
We're at Food Park at the Aventi Hotel in Midtown. We've got a great selection of food trucks here, everyone from Mexico to sweet street desserts. We're going to check out what they've got on offer and also talk to Andrew about why it is that street cart food, particularly now, has just taken off in a great and delicious way.
We start to see that we're not getting the most creative people. We're not getting the best things because people can't do startups here. You have to be instantly successful. So I think that food truck aesthetic, that success story is just really imperative to keep this scene alive.
I'm a, food culture junkie. The way I look at other people in the rest of the world is through the prism of food. I think it's the best magnifying glass, sort of reveal the nuances of any place you are. And if I had to pick a theme, I'd want to show all the different foods of New York that are really accessible to people, and who doesn't like a great food truck? And these days, the food that's coming out of them is just insane.
I think that in the day and age of emulsions and foams, I think that it's nice to sometimes get back to basics. It's sort of evocative of the old school lunch wagon, and I think that it kind of reminds us all that at the end of the day, it's just food, dude.
My food is a different kind of food, which is very, very secret recipe. I don't tell anybody. It's everything made from me. This year they give me this award. I don't know what it means with the hula girl. I know what? I don't care as long as I win 2 years in the row.
The food trucks are finally departing. It's been a great afternoon here at the Aventi Hotel. Gotta say what a pleasure it was to meet the guys behind the biryani food truck. I've passed that cart on Avenue of the Americas so many times, and it does not matter what time of day or night it has always got a massive crowd. Speaking of massive crowds, we know they're going to be there tonight at Guy Fieri's Rockin' 80s party. That's coming up next. I better go home and change because I got to do a little 80s thing. Clearly, I'm better at making burgers than I am at playing Burger Time. But you know what? This is all good because we are at Guy's Rockin' 80s party. This is the wrap party for the festival, a celebration of all things 80s. Such a great night. As you can tell, I've fully gotten into the spirit. Can you guess who I am dressed as? Tweet me at New York Insider and let me know. We've got lots of great 80s stuff coming up for you. Our conversation with Guy, we're gonna ask him what makes the 80s such a great decade, and lots more. Stay tuned. So Nadia, you are all 80s out. I love this outfit. Tell us how you put it together.
All right, well, this dress is a D&G. It's got this nice bodice fit. And to be honest with you, I don't even think of this as an 80s look, so maybe I'm missing something, but...
I was born in the 60s, raised in the 70s, and really got my roots in the 80s. Keg beer, video games, a DJ, and a great band. We all went to those parties. fans. It's the best people. It's the people that make it happen for us on TV are the same ones that make this closing party happen. So
You do it well. You rock it. The song is saying we are only halfway there, but in fact, this is indeed the end of the festival. We've had such a great time. We'll see you in South Beach at the South Beach Wine and Food Festival, and then again, of course, at the New York City Wine and Food Festival next fall. Thanks for watching our coverage. Thanks to all the chefs who were so gracious in their time. We'll see you next time on New York Insider TV, the place where we bring you a taste of life on the inside.
They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, you know that Paula Deen is not one to pass up a meal. So this is the day 4 of the New York City Wine and Food Festival. We are at Gotham Hall for Paula Deen's Jazz Brunch. Let's go have some grease, fat, and what else, AJ? So, Duff, what's next? Best thing I ever ate on the planet Mars? I mean, where do you go from here?
Well, I will go. We have a view. It's just and I'm going.
You're gonna love it.
That's an excellent.
It's gonna be cooler.
Crazy that you have to come to New York to see your family.
Isn't that a bit? Isn't that something? First, before I tell you anything, this is how you show up. If you show up to an 80s garage party, that's how you show up.
Now, you're surrounded by cooks in this adoptive family you've got, but do you do any cooking yourself?
One day, there's high hopes.